There comes a time in every man's life when you must go through the certain stages of, I could fight 100 apes. Well, maybe not 100. I could fight a ape, at least. Like, come on, it's an ape, man. And then there are times when someone goes, I could survive in the Canadian wilderness, like at sub 28-degree temperatures Celsius. Although I live in America, so it's Fahrenheit for me. Anyway, my name is Dramatic Knight, and today I'm going to be playing The Long Dark. I have 100 hours, thank you very much, and I've watched like 2 Zaknafian videos. Great guy. I am a foremost expert in The Long Dark. I know exactly what I'm doing. Because of that, I'm sure I've got this handled. And that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be playing Interloper for the first time ever, but Interloper in Misery can't be that hard. As long as I can get a rifle. I can get a rifle, right? So, I hope you enjoy the video. So we start our way off. First things first, I want to see what location I'm in, and we proceed to go through and investigate some of our first really objects. Oh, I didn't realize how little equipment I'd be starting with, and damn does it hurt. Go ahead and grab the spray paint for marking and stuff like that. I know some players don't need it, but I do.
To find some place to escape this cold.
Bit of a precarious bridge here, but pretty like beautiful though. I'll be honest, this is one of my first times ever in Blackrock as well, so that certainly does not help my case.
Wait, I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
The other thing that doesn't help, this is my first time ever really experiencing the whole newest content and stuff like that. So finding all of these fuses and different things in here, it's pretty interesting to me. You also can't see it, but in real life I am squinting at this screen as much as I can to see if I can find. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you always crouch and check under things. You have to be able to look all the time because this coffee is going to be very important. In exchange, as I'm looking back, I definitely left behind those peaches because I got excited about the coffee. Whoops.
This'll come in handy.
As you can see, the sewing kit, also very, very important. It'll allow me to repair my clothes and hopefully, if I need to, make a head wrap or hand wraps, depending on how my clothing options go. Very important.
Too cold to think.
Had to do a double take because I wasn't sure if that was just a normal crate or not. Unfortunately, nothing in there, but alas. And this is my first encounter with what I'm supposed to be able to do, except I have literally nothing for it except running back and grabbing a battery, but obviously that isn't the prerogative right now. Right now I'm just. Then I step back down, go over this hill, turn back, and what's there? Oh yeah, big old bear just minding its business. I'm very lucky I didn't run straight down the road. I could have died. I'm looking here for any signs of civilization, any buildings, anything like that. I'm very lucky that I spawned on a road because it gives me a clear direction of where to go. But remember, I have zero knowledge of this map, really. I'm just kind of working with whatever I can find along the way. So I'm continuing to run, continuing to try and find any shelter and pick up sticks along the way, really, in the hopes of finding something. And there it is, my first sign of a decent home. Something for me to try and use to, alas, survive just a little longer, basically. Here is a very lucky find as well. Those gloves and that extra layer of warmth from the shirt are going to be very important. Especially the gloves, because they'll help prevent frostbite, which I'm sure I'm already at least a decent percentage of getting just from passively being this cold. So that's the other thing I want to do right now, is I want to try and get up to this barn over here and see what I can find. And luckily, inside of here is one, this coal bin, but two, there's also a nice fire barrel, which I can then use to warm up and hopefully stay here just for a tiny bit, so that way I can prepare myself to travel, because currently I have zero idea of where to go. The whole thing here
Well, this stuff will come in handy. Come on, little fire.
the whole thing here is I'm like, oh sweet, I can finally start warming up, you know? Thank goodness. And then I watch my temperature not rise and I'm like, what is happening? Why am I not? What? And finally it starts ticking up, but I was very concerned. So I decided to put the coal on, even though I could have saved it, because I know the coal will at least increase the temperature of the fire and hopefully keep me alive. Yeah, this is where I make one of my first mistakes. I realized I could have used that cloth I failed on repairing in order to try and make some headgear so that way I didn't have to worry about frostbite. But alas, I didn't think about it until it was too late.
I'll take it.
Now, I took so many torches because the whole idea was that, I'm going to have to move on after this, and I'm going to want it. But alas, I decided to make coffee. Because I need the extra energy, too. Obviously, there's no decent places to sleep right now, so coffee is going to be very important to me. Then I say, alright, time to move on. Let's see what's around here. Let's see what we can do. Thing I see here and the stuff I was looking for is, one, I was trying to see if maybe there was another way that I could maybe move to get out of this place, just in case I could find a different area with some better loot or options or something. And two is trying to find those cattails, because one, they'll provide great starting for fire and stuff like that, and two, they'll provide me that little extra food that I might need. And
The fire. Hot fire. Yeah.
here it is. I realized the problem. There is no exit this way. Which means I went all this way collecting cattails and stuff like that. And now I need to get back before I freeze to death.
Jeez, this is cold. Damn, I'm freezing.
I get back just in time to really start lighting up another fire. Only a 60% chance. That's not a lot. Not in the slightest. You know? And so I'm hopeful that it doesn't burn out on me. Because it'd be rough to have to go and try and find more tinder. But alas, I get very lucky. And start this another fire perfectly. Alas. I go and make another cup of coffee. Want to put some more water on. Decide to pack.
Starting to feel numb.
This is when the mistake starts yet again. As I realize, oh crud, the wind is changing, and I don't have an actual shelter yet. I need to look around for more firewood if I'm going to stay here.
I need to find food.
And here it is. Here's the pivotal moment when I realized I've messed up and I should have left a lot sooner. So I'm like, okay, it's time to go. I got my fire back there, but I need more firewood. Grab a stick. And then the wind kicks up more, and I realize, oh no. Torch goes out. I'm stuck in the dark. Thank everything. Thank everything I still had that fire going. Otherwise, I would have been wandering out there for who knows how long. And I realize I don't have anything. There's nothing I can do to keep this fire going. Not without one. Set my cups of coffee down, have them warm up so I'd have that little bit of warmth bonus, but after they're done, after this fire goes out, that's it. I've got nothing else. Panic seeps in a little bit. And there we go, everyone. That's going to be my first ever episode of Interloper the Long Dark. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. That last blizzard is definitely going to be a tough one, so you'll have to tune in next time to see what happens next. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. That last blizzard is...